I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft. A real gentleman you can't feel. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft. A real gentleman you can't feel. You set my soul on fire, and your love is to die for. Touch my mouth with your hand, I submit. Same thing that making you happy, same thing that making you cry. I don't wanna take you down, no. Baby, you're free to fly. We've been apart so much all year, so tonight we need to spend some time. You make it all so possible, baby.
Baby, can we chill? You ain't gotta go all the time. Although I know it's somewhere you'd rather be all the time. Any place in the world, you can go anytime. But since the money is made out good, let's just recline. Let's have some us time, lust time, it's fun time. We make it better than the last time, every time. Baby, this my favorite time, I promise you are my only time. My special time, special kind. You make it feel the first time, every time, valuable. Sweetest thing I've ever known. You hugging me from the back, while I'm counting stacks. Rubbing me on my chest, kissing me on my neck, kissing me on my shoulder. What's taking you so long, girl, lay it on me. I wear a hickey from you anytime, you know me. You know me, you know me. I wear a hickey from you anytime, you know me.
Same thing that making you happy, same thing that making you cry. I won't take you down, no. Baby, you're free to fly. We've been apart so much all year, so tonight we need to spend some time. You make it all so possible, baby. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned stuff. A real gentleman you can't feel. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft. A real gentleman you can't feel. Got the sun in the morning, got the moon at night. I got you all around me, everything's alright. Holding you tight is how I like to spend the rest of my life. Feel a warm breeze blowing down through the trees. I got your love beside me, child, that's all I need. My heart and soul is wide open for you. Nobody but you, sweet baby. No one but you, yeah. Same thing that making you happy, same thing that making you cry. I wanna take you down, no, baby, you're free to fly. Been apart so much all year, so tonight we need to spend some time. You make it all so possible, baby.
Welcome to Opinion Not Fiction, the podcast where our opinion may not be the popular one, but it's still ours. It is me. I'm your host. I'm Willie Mack, L-Town Willie Mack, to be exact. You know what I'm talking about? You are now in the Free Game Studios. You know what I'm talking about? With the most prestigious of young brothers and young minds of America. Straight across from me, we got Chef Bob, the real life Kizing. What's going down, Chef Bob?
What's going on?
Man, how's your day been, brother?
Man, it's been great, bro. It's been great.
Yeah. Yes. I know I talked to you earlier. You said you was dibbling and dabbling in a little.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about? What you had going on today?
You know, I'm helping my man. I'm helping my I'm helping my dad remodel a couple rooms in his house, man. So we Was in Lowe's today, you know, buying up all the stuff, man.
Yeah, getting it in.
Yeah, light fixtures, you know,
Yeah.
everything we need to make it happen, baby.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with
You
that.
know?
You know what I'm talking about? So
Light fixtures, man.
Yeah, they was cool, man. We had a good time, man. I walked them to death. We was in there for probably about 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, that cat Pops call, you got to go.
Gotta go.
You got to go. You
For
know what
real.
I'm talking about? Right next to him, we got Champion IR, OG Rock Star. What's going down, young baby?
What it do, world? I'm in the building. Which mic am I on? Yo.
Get with me, man. Get with
We
me.
in here now. What's going on, man?
Man, ain't too much, man. What's going on with you? How was your day?
Man, bro, my day was kind of slow. I ain't even gonna cap. But I did cook some old steaks and ate that real good. And I was like, well, finna get this nap in before the whole podcast.
Yeah.
My dog Willie hit me up, so I was like, all right, I'm on my way, shouting.
Already. You know what I'm talking about? Right next to him, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Two pair
I know you know about country black, but you don't know about the blackest of the black. You know what I'm talking about? We got Black Jone. You know what I'm talking about? In the pregame studios tonight, man. What's going down, young Black John?
Oh man, chillin', man. Half-ass tired, but you know, another Sunday, man. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
just did some exercising today. I did a lot of workouts today. You know, so.
Okay.
But other than that, you know, I'm blessed, man.
Sounds easy breezy today for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Real laid back.
Man, and then right next to him, we got the coldest nigga butt naked in the middle of Jerusalem with a pair of sandals on. Phil MAC. What's going down, young baby?
Man, what's up, baby, man? First and foremost, man, giving our praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yah, and His only begotten Son, Yeshua HaMashiach, baby, long live the King,
I gotta
man.
keep smiling.
I'm feeling good like a Hebrew should.
And feeling right.
Man, just like an Israelite.
And we all know that is right. You know what I'm talking about? Young Phil MAC, how's your day been today?
Man, it's been a relaxed day. You know what I'm saying? I've been working so many days straight, so I just really just took some time to myself and give my body some relaxation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You gotta have some body relaxation.
Sometimes you gotta shut it down.
You gotta shut it down.
You know what I mean? You gotta shut it down sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I shut it down till it was time to come this way. So, you know, baby, you know, so I'm here and I'm ready and well rested.
Here, ready and willing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about? And we gotta shout out Rico. Rico, he is actually a top fan of the page. You know what I'm saying? Like the Opinion Not Fiction page gives badges to, you know, people who visit the most and comment and interact, you know. And
medal.
Rico's at the top of that. Kristen's at the top of that.
Gold
and
medals.
young Sheena is at the top of that. Tashina, little
Tashina, what's up, Lil Booty, not Lil Booty.
Yeah.
My nigga Lil Booty, what's up, baby?
She a part of it, so
You
you
know
know what I'm
what
talking
I'm
about. So shout out to everybody on the timeline. Shout out to the homie Black. Make sure you get the all that novel that he got out right now. You know what I'm talking about. But this is the Opinion Not Fiction, so we gotta hop into our show. You know what I'm talking about. Now on the smoke break. We had talked about Takashi 6ix9ine, and there was a lot of people who felt divisive because, you know, they're like, man, you giving this nigga, you know, y'all giving him attention. You know what I'm saying? You're basically saying, you know, almost like we're part of the problem because we're bringing him up, kind of, you know?
Right.
So, you know, but how can we not? Okay, because Takashi 6ix9ine yesterday, trolled Snoop and told the people, you know, how can y'all, you know, look at me in a bad fashion when y'all praising Snoop and Snoop is a snitch.
What?
Now Snoop turned around and said, I ain't trying to tell on nobody. You know what I'm saying? If I told on Suge, we still had them problems. You need to go play with somebody else. Don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, what's this about Snoop snitching?
Yeah.
And so Takashi 6ix9ine,
I never heard none of that.
So, but Takashi 6ix9ine replies with, you still didn't deny that there's paperwork. And then after that, it just fell off. It was dead after that. You know what I'm saying? Why would Takashi 6ix9ine go after such a monumental person as Snoop Dogg, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't compare. You cannot compare.
I mean, look at what he did, man. He's trying to find any and every way to get the heat up off of himself right now. So, man, just like any other person that ain't got no loyalty or any kind of self-respect or any integrity,
right?
You know, you go to throw the next person up under the bus. You know what I'm talking about? To get the heat up off of you, man. That's
doing exactly what he did in the courtroom.
It's a whole move. It's a bitch move, and that nigga's a hoe for that, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't even think it's about getting the heat off of them. It's all about marketing. You know what I'm saying? If Jay-Z came for me right now, I know I can't go against Jay-Z. But
Yeah,
I'm finna get in the Jay-Z ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's marketing. I'm finna big up as much as I can big up. I got to get my chips.
But nigga, this is Snoop Dogg,
That's
bro.
Snoop, bro.
It is Snoop, and he shouldn't have did it, but
I don't
you know, Snoop made a whole video called Hood Rat, if in case y'all haven't seen it.
I have not seen
Yeah,
it.
it's a whole Takashi 6ix9ine diss.
What?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
Well,
I ain't
hold on,
seen
but
it.
they just started beefing a couple days ago.
He had already did that.
Oh yeah, because he was perplexed
Yeah.
about the whole snitching. He did have something to say early on about the snitching. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that even more says that Snoop done came at him already. Done already had something to say. So he just probably coming back at Snoop like, man, you can't be talking down on me and you got this going on yourself.
But
I never heard nothing about Snoop.
Yeah,
Ever.
but fact,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I think if that was the case, that would have been exposed.
Yeah,
Right.
a long
Yeah,
time
long
ago.
time
You know what I'm
ago.
saying?
Right,
Like I said, I
right.
think Suge would have maybe somebody. It's some niggas around in LA that probably don't really fuck with Snoop like that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, especially
Yeah,
for the
sure.
fame, just to
Yeah.
put it out there.
Yeah, the fame
There
alone.
was,
Yeah, the
you know what
fame
I'm
alone.
saying?
Yeah.
It's like I did. They try to do T.I. like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he just need to find somebody, a big dog to pick on.
Yeah.
Try
he
to
had
pick on, you
yeah.
know, to get the heat off of him.
Well,
Right.
you know, I also, you know, and this is all the Takashi 6ix9ine news I got, but he's also now agreed to do an IG battle with Akon. Him and Akon is doing an IG battle. Listen, this is almost Bone Thugs and Harmony and Triple Six Mafia. But I think I would rather see Bone Thugs and Harmony and Triple Six Mafia than see Takashi 6ix9ine
I don't want
and
to see.
Akon.
Yeah, I don't. See, every song 6ix9ine put out, yeah, it was a hit. He hit the chop too. But man, I don't nobody want to see that shit.
Was it?
Marcus said.
Was it for real?
Marcus said what
Yeah.
Takashi was
That's
talking
record,
about.
bro. He buzzing
You
his
see
head.
it?
Yeah.
He
Hold
had
on,
like 5 songs that.
What Marcus was talking
He was
about?
talking about Suge was talking to talking on an old interview about him turning on the label.
Oh, Snoop turning on
Yeah.
the
Turning
label.
on the label,
man.
Yeah.
is what it was. Oh, okay.
Not.
I mean, he
Not-
left and went to No Limit. Of course, Suge gonna feel some type of way of that because Snoop was his money maker.
Well, see, Rico says American Gangster is a good movie, and Frank Lucas was one of the biggest snitches. But some people glorify that movie and Frank Lucas. And he's like, why? You know what I mean? I don't. You know, first of all, American Gangster was good cinema. I don't care what
It
anybody
was.
has
It
to
was a
say.
good movie.
You know what I mean? And in regards to Frank Lucas, man, I don't have a Frank Lucas poster on my wall. And, you know, and I know it is some other people who do, but you know, he did do it on a major scale.
Major.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
and
The
he al-
scale
and
like
he
none
also,
other.
but he also told on
And
the
he
major
did tell,
scale
and
too.
he
You
did
know what I'm
tell,
saying?
and he did
He took
tell.
down the whole, you know what I'm talking about?
But
whole
other,
syndicate.
Other than that, American Gangster is just good cinema to me. I just think
Yeah,
it's a
that's
good movie.
it. That was a
You
good
know what I'm
movie,
saying?
yeah.
Other than that, you know what I mean? I don't really, you know.
Half of the people that watched it for the first time didn't know who Frank
didn't
Lucas
know what was
was.
going
Right,
on.
You
didn't
what
even
I'm
know it
saying?
happened.
Didn't
Yeah.
even know it happened like that.
Yeah.
You know, so and I don't see a lot of people just glorifying Frank Lucas.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Got no homeboys that's just like
Ooh, Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas. I ain't heard no rappers in the songs talking about, oh, Frank Lucas.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't really think people really give a fuck about
About
Frank
Frank
like
Lucas.
that.
Yeah.
You
They
know
don't,
what I'm saying?
man.
He's a snitch just like everybody else
Yeah,
that told.
man.
And happy birthday shout out to Coco.
Okay, yeah, shout out to
birthday,
Coco and her
Coco.
birthday. You know what I'm talking about? Let me how do we feel about BG being released?
Man.
While we talking about music, man, you know what I'm talking about? How we feel about BG out here, back in these streets?
Jizzle.
You know what I'm saying?
Jizzle.
Man.
Huh?
You know,
All
it's
up
always
there.
good to when a brother get released. Anybody black, anybody that's being released for themselves, man, it's always a good thing. But BG is someone that had definitely was a influence in the hip hop era. You know what I'm saying? Around them mid '90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, with 2000s. I mean, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? The 2000s.
Early 2000,
Yeah,
late 90s.
yeah, you know, BG definitely left a stamp, you know what I'm saying, on hip hop, you know, just with his gangsterism and the way he was, you know, BG, you know,
BG.
especially coming out with the Hot Boys and them,
It's,
you
it's
know,
all on you.
you know, he-
Chopper
he-
City.
One and two.
Now you
You know
one
what I'm
and
saying?
two.
One and
Yeah,
two.
BG used to be the breadwinner. He used to be the Lil
exactly.
Wayne.
So,
You know what I mean?
it's good when the real one get out, you know what I'm saying?
My concern is his release, and if he do another album,
Hey, something on fire behind you, cuz?
Nah,
That's an
man.
insect.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the insect.
We like that. We
Excuse
like
me, Free
Free
Game.
Game Studios. It's the move. It's the energy burner.
Yeah.
But nah,
It's
you
a sage
know,
and
just overshadowing his son. You know, his son is signed a currency label, man. You know, son of a gangster, and he's been pushing real hard to trying to get his career off the ground.
Yeah.
Now that daddy come home, it's gonna be over for his
Yes,
son.
yeah.
Or is he finna put his son on?
Yeah.
He probably will.
well, I don't think a lot of people is curious what his son got to say. It may be a few.
For
You
real.
know, it may be a few around his
Because I didn't
age.
even know that was his son.
But do you feel like we waiting
his
on the
son?
BG album?
Well, I'm waiting on
Son
the,
of
you
a
know,
gangster?
I mean, from what
That's the name of his
Boosie
son?
from the
Yeah.
son, what Boosie
Right
say, him, BG wants to do an album with Boosie called Down South Wrecking Crew. So,
That
and
might-
then, you know, Boosie
That
talking
might be
about helping him put out 2 albums.
Yeah.
One that he had out before, and then one he got with somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm just waiting to sit back and see how that unfolds.
Mm.
BG
You know.
gotta get his just due.
But, you
Yeah,
know,
he do.
like,
He slept on.
you know, he got good niggas behind him. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna want to see him. You know, like Boosie. Boosie said he ain't sharing the streets until BG come home.
I thought that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want Webby to come back on that, but that's a whole nother subject. So
Yes, sir.
let's go ahead and jump off into the first question
Blinkers on.
of the free game. You know what I'm talking about? Maine. Okay. On Mother's Day had passed
Yes,
some
it
time ago. You know what I'm saying? Just a few days, a week ago, something like that. And we was gonna do a Mother's Day special, but we decided to just go ahead and just let everybody be out to appreciate their wives, their women, their mothers, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So on Mother's Day, I was literally going to ask a question, and this is the question I would like to know from everybody that's viewing, everybody that's in here, as well as particularly the Free Game Studio. Right. Do you feel that a man is at a disadvantage by being raised by a single mother?
Crickets.
Yeah. I just didn't know. I just didn't want to jump.
Yeah,
on
well,
yeah. You know, but yeah,
I
I
mean,
think he's definitely.
yeah, man,
I think
sure.
he's definitely at a disadvantage.
Some things
But
you just ain't going.
that disadvantage doesn't mean that he can't succeed.
Yeah.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Well
right,
said.
right.
He just may be missing a lot of things that his father could teach him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he can install in him as he's a young child. Whether his mama has to do it and play both roles, so he may still get those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it won't be quite the same. Some young men will be able to take those things and be able to use them as life. Remember, mama told me this, and then you may have an uncle or somebody that may be alongside that can kind of be like, "Come on, nephew."
Yeah,
That ain't it,
yeah,
nephew.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I think it's at a disadvantage because from a man raising a man is what's
God intended.
to be.
real.
And what he's gonna need, only a man can really
Show him.
him and explain him those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then a mother. A mother can't explain to you, tell you when you get that first nut.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's something you want to continue to want. You know, she's
Yeah.
not going where his father can break it down to him like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, don't get out there and get the, you know, because once you get a little piece of it, then
You got to have
got
it.
to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to know what that's like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a disadvantage, but I don't think that can actually hinder a kid from, like, say, being successful, you know?
Yeah.
Because my nephew my sister raised 2 kids.
Right.
And,
right.
you know, even my nephew, you know what I'm saying, he grew up without,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, a father, and he was able to make it all the way to college, graduate college, and waiting on Pro Bowls.
Good
You
football
know what I'm
player,
saying?
Yeah.
Good
You know.
football player.
Well, we got Kelly Glover on the timeline, and she said, "I was raising my son, even though it hurt me. I knew my son had to be with his dad because I I could teach him to respect the female. His dad had to teach him how to become a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rico says no. I think that would give them a little more patience because they see the things their single mom had to do. A woman can try to play both roles, but there's only certain things a mom can show a boy how to do, and certainly only a father can show a man what to do.
Yeah.
But he does say, Pops comes in, Pops said no disadvantage. That's why we have uncles and grandfathers that are great role models to be able to assist with.
Sometimes you got to think about what if they don't have no uncles or no father or no uncles or no grandfathers or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and so much so, I think that a man is important in the household. You know what I'm saying? Just to show those kids that they're supposed to be there in that household to take care of their kids as well.
That's right.
I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of young men that have children out here and won't take care of them because their daddy wasn't there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Still spiteful, still mad.
Still, you know, why? I ain't have my daddy, so shoot, I'm gonna do my.
I'm just fine.
I'm doing my kids. They'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? No,
I've
actually had somebody say that to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I know who you talk. That's why I started laughing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, if you have a chance to be in your kid's life, be in it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So.
It creates a good balance, man, at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just balance, man. Balance is always healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is balance, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the son can be at the park playing basketball, get into a little fight. It's gonna be different when he go home and tell mama and when he go home and tell dad.
Right.
Oh,
you know, it's you know, you got a certain mamas that's gonna be like that's really thug. It's gonna be like, did you beat his ass? Did you woo to woo? You need to go back and. But for the most part, the majority, they need that father figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To even show him how to protect himself.
Yeah.
When he goes to the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
just even to be confident that somebody has his back besides his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, you look at a man just being strong. You look at your father like, man, my daddy can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of nothing because I know my daddy got my back.
He gonna come wreck. He gonna come wreck.
I know my dad. I know y'all dad. I know y'all dad's personally. So I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know my dad. He coming. You know what I'm saying?
Remember a story. Real short in the Free Game Studio.
Yeah.
I probably was about 6 years old. Getting to fight, playing karate with a friend. And we started off playing, long story short, it got real. I was kicking him too hard. So he got mad. He started busting me in my nose. Like, I'm hollering. Like, he didn't punch me in my nose like 2 times.
Yeah,
my nose bleeding.
Yeah.
I just happened to look up. My daddy standing there with his arms crossed.
Yeah.
Watching this dude bust me in my nose.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking back at my daddy. This dude steady punching me in my nose. So just when the dude get tired, my dad takes me upstairs, cleans me up, and he tells me, don't come back until I got him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I ain't never lost the focus. When I found him, when I got him, I went upstairs with my dad. I ate a big bowl of ice cream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely what's needed in a young man's life and during his growing up process of life and becoming a young man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
My daddy could have easily went there and said, hey, stop beating on my son. And you know what I'm saying? Pulled me away. But no, he watched.
Yeah.
And let me know that this is the real deal. This is, you know.
Hey, there's no instruction manual for parents.
Yeah, I ain't
you
gonna
know
be
what I'm
there for
saying?
you all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Mr. Edwards, you know.
Yeah, shout out to him for sure. You know what I'm talking about?
It taught me not to. I'm not finna let nobody sit and punch me in my nose like that. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Shoot, there was a good bowl of ice cream out there. You know, so.
Win, lose, draw, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so right now, man, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take us a smoke break. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Young Shaq on the timeline. I want to say, Pops did say that's why we have godfathers, and it does take a community to raise a child. Right. So we want to shout him out, but we're going to take a break. And during our smoke break, I'm going to play y'all a video. You know what I'm talking about? And what we're going to do is, every viewer that's out there right now that's watching this video, whoever tagged the most people, on me. You know what I'm talking about? Opinion Not Fiction is finna give y'all a free t-shirt, and we're gonna cash app you over $20. You know what I'm talking about? 20? So we're gonna do that right now. So we finna get into this. Whoever tagged the most people they see in this video right now, you know what I'm talking about? Opinion Not Fiction is gonna take care of you. You know what I'm talking about? So go ahead, y'all enjoy the visual, man. We'll be right back.
Members don't count though.
Yeah.
Can you please come up to the stage if you got some money in your motherfucking put your hands in the air and make them bounce. Say, hey, 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 I'm only fucking with play. I keep on making it money. From all the knowledge I make. And you know, be the game, say no, be the call. There ain't no sense in my nation. None of my niggas is wrong. Like all my niggas is wrong. So I think hustle for pay. Whether I'm grinding no pickers. No, no, like gripping heavy. I know you know we stay ready. Yeah. And this is how we go. Never trust these fake ass niggas. Middle finger to this hoe. That's about my whereabouts. And there's something you need to know. Never trust these stuck bitches. Middle finger to my phone. Hold up, you can say, it's the feeling on again. Gotta go with this 20. On the head, tell us free. Every corner I will be. Just to make my dividend. Gotta get it right. So I cannot drop this hit. Nigga, you ain't know. I'm serious. I'm all about my dough.
Sorry, guys. Here we are. My man.
Yeah, baby,
I
hold
turned
up,
down the
baby.
wrong volume.
Yeah, like
So
I was
right
saying, I
there-
wasn't expecting that. That was a beautiful thing.
You know what I'm saying? That right there. R.I.P. to everybody who passed and gone.
Man.
All the soldiers you saw that was in the video. R.I.P.
it's
to
a
them.
lot of them.
Shout out to their families and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
As y'all come across this, whoever tagged
That's
the most
crazy.
people they seen in that video. You know what I'm talking about? The L-Town Classic from Phil MAC. All about my dough. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Yeah, Marcus, we fixed it. We got it going. You know what I'm talking about? So, we're going to jump back into the free game. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to jump back into the free game.
Nostalgia.
You know what I'm talking about? But that was a good, you know.
Yeah, that was nostalgic.
You know what I'm talking about? That was a classic night. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so jumping back off into the free game and everything that we got going on, could you lose love for your child? And the reason why I say this is because Curtis 50 Cent Jackson was on an interview and he said that they asked him, does he love his son? And he said no. He said no, he doesn't love his son.
Man.
So he said this is the reason why he didn't. He said you keep trying to love something and it won't love you back. You're gonna eventually stop loving it. He was like, I try to show up to different places, blah 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 blah. My son always leave. You know what I'm saying? He was like, my son is getting to the age to where he knows what a female is. So you know he'll have a blue shirt and he'll want the blue J's. So he said, I'll go get him the blue J's. But then his mama sit around and say, well, your daddy 56, you should have all the J's. He's like, what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do with that? What I'm supposed to do with that? So my question to the free game tonight is, because to me, I can never see it on that side. I can't never see. You know what I mean? But look at Jay was like, shaking
Look, man.
emoji. You know what I'm talking about? Man, could y'all lose love for your child? Y'all see how he came to that?
Man, I say I don't even think he lost love for his child. I think if his child died, he'd be hurt. So that means that he still loves his child. I think you cannot like your child.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I think you
sure.
still think that you don't never lose no love for your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it comes to a point where you be like, man, I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? They just work you. And I'm not even talking about being little kids. I'm just wait till your kids get grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when they get you the most. When they little and you raising them up, they
And
cool.
they being
But when
out
they get
cute,
on their
yeah.
own and be out there, man, that's when they be. You know what I'm saying? That's when they get you the most. You know what I'm talking about? That's when you be like, man, I do not like these, but I love my child. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think you can get to a point to where you don't like them sometimes. But you always gonna love them. That's just me.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't see I can't see myself with the son that I have, me not being able to love him.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, it'll have to be a whole totally different situation, but I can't see myself falling out of love, you know, for him doing anything and just be like, I don't love this little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's kind of hard to do for, you know what I'm saying, a man that really loves his kids you know, and
you can't lose no love.
Yeah, I think that's hard to do for some. I can say, it's like
for some.
something out there, bad
I
bitches.
ain't never gonna stop loving my child, no matter what that little motherfucker do. He might be a little punk ass shit sometimes. Even when that motherfucker get grown, if he do some crazy ass shit, I'ma still rock with him.
Yeah.
Even in
one
of my Blow, in one of my favorite movies, you know, his daddy rocked with him to the end, dog.
Yeah.
You know, his dad was like, man, I don't agree with your lifestyle. If it make you happy, son, I mean, I get it.
What was that?
You know,
But sometimes,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. But sometimes you gotta show your kids tough love.
You
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you want to
love.
Right. Sometimes, you know, they get out here and they depend on you too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta say, look, man, I'm not gonna do this just so they can figure out how to get it on their own. How to get it on their own.
For sure.
You gotta make sure that your child knows how to survive. And if you keep on being the crutch to your child, they'll never survive. What if you die? What are they gonna do then?
Yeah, that's all fine, but that
You know what I'm
means
saying?
that don't mean I'm gonna ever stop loving
No,
them.
I'm not saying that.
You know
I'm
what saying?
not saying never stop loving them. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta show them tough love.
The love
You
gotta
can't
be
always
a
be a
balance.
crutch for them. Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
weird. I just sent my son off a couple weeks ago. Like, he got to go. He got to go, little nigga.
Right.
He acting up.
And shout out to Young Breon on the timeline. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Shout out to my bro Gerald Jackson. happening, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Don't raid the fridge, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Rico says that shouldn't even be a question, bro. It's not their fault they are in this world. If anything, at least you should have love to give.
Right.
But you know, I can see it from his side, man. It seems like it might get quite taxing if you have something on the other side just constantly going against you over and over and over.
No matter
how
what
can
you do.
How can you make that connection with your child if nobody allows you to be able to do that?
Sometimes you just gotta step away. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you gotta stop loving your child just because you trying to love your child and he not gonna love you back. That's on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love you regardless. You ain't gotta love me.
Yeah.
But I love you. I brought you into this world. I made you. I'm gonna love you. That's just it.
I think if it came to that point, if I had a son for some reason was being real rebellious towards me and wasn't wanting to connect, and you know, I would probably scare him, do a scare tactics, to where I come to save him. It's, you know what I'm saying? You might be walking, coming from your buddy house.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a bunch of grown ass kids jump out on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be so happy to come around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
That's my son.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait until you feel like
you
you
need some
need
help.
me. I need my daddy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Here he comes.
You know, scare his ass and you see, told you. You know what I'm saying? You might have to break him, let him know I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Also keep in mind.
Throw him in the truck, y'all. We out there. I'm gonna come beat y'all.
Also keep in mind, 50 Cent is the man who wrote the character Tariq.
Yeah.
I mean,
50 Cent a different kind of nigga, like.
But he's in a whole different situation. Like, you know what I mean? I can see him not being able to connect with his child because of his schedule. You know what I mean? He probably moving around and he not with old girls, so they
That's
probably
not
don't live in the same.
but I think this.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I'm saying that if this device is against you and you're never around to defend yourself, how are you supposed to defend yourself?
But in this, I kind of blame the mother of his child on this one because.
But he don't even
he trying
blame her.
to. Nah, what I'm saying is, like
to.
you said, he trying to raise. He trying to say, okay, man, you got a blue shirt. I'm gonna get you matching blue Jordans. But here she come. With the, you need to have all the Jordans. No, baby, come on. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that's the problem right there in itself. You know, his mama is feeding them all this. You know, instead of letting them develop their right. So instead of letting them develop their own relationship. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying he's not gonna do nothing for his son, but when he's doing the reasonable thing to keep him from being that spoiled child. You know what I'm saying? Why buy you all the Jordans? Then you gonna think you need all the new Jordans. You always gonna think you need all the new everything to come out. That's not how it works. Yeah. Who cares how much money I got? You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to raise a respectable young person.
Yeah.
Not no spoiled, because when you give kids everything they want, they spoil.
Man, they
have attitudes, and you can't tell them nothing, and they want to fight.
They think they owe
bro,
something.
you know what I'm saying? Think they owe the world. Think everybody in the world owns. So I mean,
that money be there, and you can lose that shit tomorrow.
Yeah. So I look at it like he ain't even trying to spoil his son. He's trying to show him, he trying to be there with his son. He's giving them gifts and everything, but he just not trying to overdo it. But his baby mama is pushing that child to make his father overdo it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
your
right.
baby mama start talking like that, that's when you call in the hitters. You got to offer. She got to go. You got to go.
J1 said that, y'all. That's champion IR. That's all his opinion. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and turn the corner. You know what I'm talking about? And the corner that I want to turn is the stimulus checks that are supposed to be getting passed. You know what I mean? Guys, do we know why we're receiving these stimulus checks?
I know I need one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Shit. I don't know what you talking about. You let me have yours.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't. To me, that's the nigga mentality, if you will. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, like, how's this going to affect us, man? Like, where's this money from? I seen Tristan put something on and say, how are we gonna be in debt but have money to give people?
See, and that's the
you
whole
know what I'm saying?
Like, instead of putting
how
this
we in debt,
we're going further in debt into where it's gonna be to the point to where
it affects us.
It's gonna affect us to where, man, they're gonna turn it into a cashless society because it ain't gonna be no more
More
money.
That's why they're giving it away.
The economy is gonna fail, and the dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing. So you're gonna have it. So they're gonna turn into a cash society where they can also keep track on everybody's money at the same time.
That's right.
You got a lot
Employee
of people
for
that
control.
get paid up under the table, don't pay taxes,
Yep.
still get paid. They can control all that right now.
All that.
You know what I'm
Invest in
saying?
some gold and some
Yeah,
corn,
that's
some
about the
silver.
only really solid currency that you could really
So everybody-
have.
right.
Like that. Buy gold, buy precious metals.
So I mean, everybody's pushing for this stimulus, man, not really knowing the effects of us already being in debt, and they steady just giving us money that we don't have.
It's almost like being in a bad situation. You just be like, well, just fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just print it. You know, the currency's it's gonna collapse.
What's so cold is niggas don't care about what's gonna happen. They just want their money.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
I mean,
That's
you
why
know
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
pull
So-
myself out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
that's
see,
it.
well, how's this going to turn around and slap us in the face?
It's gonna slap us.
Yeah. We're
It's
gonna have to get
already,
that back.
we already getting slapped in the face with this COVID-19. You know,
Yeah.
that's just further slapping us in the
Oh, no,
face.
we've
you know what
been
I'm saying?
slapped past
Slapped.
that.
Look though, outside of the stimulus, what about the people who getting extra money on their unemployment?
Man.
What
Well,
they
we
gonna-
actually have a governor right now that's super pushing to say, heck no, that's not what Oklahoma's about. Oklahoma's not about paying people more than what their regular job would pay them if they're sitting at home.
Right.
So they've been fighting.
Man.
They fighting to get it.
It's a lot of
they fighting to get it
people
going.
racking up right now. Like, I
Yeah, I
ain't
mean-
going back to work. I'm making more than I'm back to
That's gonna
crib.
drive us deeper also. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's gonna keep on driving us and
It's a
driving us
crazy
and driving us.
cycle,
Right. Right. And everybody's happy. Everybody's happy about what's going on because it's benefiting them right now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
You know what I'm saying? It's a benefit right now, but nobody's looking at the long run.
So do y'all feel like this helps Trump or this affects Trump in
shit.
in his race?
It already helped Trump because
Yeah.
a lot of
I'm talking about
people
from our perspective,
No,
from how
shoot.
our people.
What I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is this: it's already helped them because
Yeah.
the first stimulus check he put out, half the people that were saying, "Oh, f Donald Trump ain't this, I hate him," woo to woo.
Yeah.
Turn around like, man, well, he did give us some money. Well, Donald Trump, he ain't that bad.
He
you know
came
what I'm
through and
saying?
saved the day.
Yeah.
But see, he
may
gave
have
that
did some things,
$1,200,
but
man,
he did come
but-
give us
but-
$1,200.
My
Man,
pops
come
was
on,
telling
man.
me. My pops was telling me, and I don't know if he's still on here, but he was telling me about how we all got the 1,200, but he gave me a number count of however it was so many millionaires. You know what I'm saying, that they gave them millions.
Yeah.
Nah, but
You know what I'm saying?
but they said if you made like over $70,000,
something like
you didn't
that.
get no money.
No,
This was only for people who made like the first stimulus. If you made over like $70,000, bro, you didn't get no bread. That's what the guidelines said anyway.
it has something to do
Nah,
with
they
some
was giving
millionaires.
them- they
but he
was
was
giving
like,
them,
yeah,
like, they
Trump
was giving
did
them
that so he
business
could turn
loans.
around and rob the country.
They was giving
You know
them, but
what
they
I'm
was
saying?
giving businesses, big businesses loans, $1 million loans and stuff like that, $2 million loans. That's why that boy,
Yeah, Cardi
from the
B's
retard-
boyfriend. I'm not Cardi B,
got his,
but
his
Cardi
money.
Red.
Yeah, got his money and
Yeah.
and went buying
He got a
Rolls Royces
trucking. He
and
got a
houses
trucking
and
trucking company,
all that
and he
stuff.
told them his monthly salary to pay out was like $1 million something.
or something like that.
Yeah,
It was some crazy
so
stuff
like a
that.
1.2 million something that he has to pay out to his employees to cover payroll. So this sucker goes gets one of these checks for $2 million.
Yeah.
and then starts leasing Bentleys and
Yep.
all this ridiculous stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people is trying to get over on the system.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I understand people trying to get over on the system, but how's this going to tumble back around and hit us? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And then furthermore, how can we lose sight that Trump is Trump? You know what I'm saying? He is the first president to ever start tweeting
Shit,
and
man.
being petty and
throw some
like,
money,
what in the world?
throw some money in a nigga face and shit. You shut a whole lot of niggas up. You give them.
Well, you gonna get that?
How sad is
He
that?
trying to get that
And
black
that's
vote.
sad.
It's real sad.
And I think
But they make the economy to where niggas need it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
what?
But how long is
You can't just be
$1,200
like,
really
oh
gonna
shit,
last?
Yeah,
throw some money in the
come
nigga
on,
face, but I don't want it
yeah,
though.
But
Like,
you
nah.
only give me $1,200, man. $1,200 will be gone in a day.
That's what
That
I'm
shit be
saying.
gone.
$1,200
Yeah, man,
is
your
basically
bill once you-
$12.
Yeah,
I was literally
when you pay your
saying-
bills, that it'll be gone.
That's why I was
that's
literally
it.
saying $1,200 won't even catch people up.
I can't even
You
pay
won't
all
even
my
catch
bills
up
with
with those.
$1,200.
Man, come on. Come on, man.
But I'll take
That's
it if
why I
they giving
said
it.
if I was on Section 8 and I had food stamps and I had all the assistance and you gave me that $1,200, that's a different story. But when I gotta pay rent and I gotta pay all these bills and all that, and you know I ain't just electric, I got gas too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like
Water too.
Your internets and and all that other stuff
Yeah.
the kids want, the PS4s and all the rest of that. What? You know, and maybe that may not be a priority that you have to have, but just without the internet alone,
Right.
Yeah.
$1,200 is not covering anything.
It's
Right,
not.
correct.
So now I'm finding out that they have so much money that's within the community that we're supposed to have access to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These grants. And how you get these grants is going to these politicians and talk to these politicians. The word is the politicians just be knowing people. So, you know, they be putting their homie on. You know what I mean? Their homie get the grant. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody deserving that's trying to actually start a business that might be lucrative. It might, you know, employ others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't see, if we so money hungry, how come we not diving into them realms, trying to see how to get this grant money? You know what I'm
Ain't
saying? Trying to
nobody-
how to...
Ain't nobody
one-
willing to do the research or anything
Well, it's
like
not
that
even
to-
about
to
the
see what-
research, man.
to
It's
see
they done
about
research them
knowing the
checks.
right people.
Yeah,
Right.
you
You know what I'm saying?
but
Knowing
they
how to
gon-
mingle.
They gonna tell you the day the check hit on,
Yeah.
the moment
Yeah.
they mail it out. They gonna tell you everything.
but without-
if your birthday was
but
in
without-
June, your check
but-
don't come to.
Hey, but without knowing the right people, you can still look up the legislations and you can still look up all that stuff, the grants and
Google.
all that stuff that's there,
Yeah.
and go for it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, nobody don't want to do the research. Nobody don't want to go find those grants or nothing like that. If those grants ain't presented to them
People-
in their faces, they not gonna
very
go find
difficult
them.
to get. They're very difficult.
Nobody's
to get.
willing to do the work then. Because
And-
everything,
and
hey,
furthermore-
nothing easy, you know, nothing good, you know what I'm saying, is gonna come to you real easy, bro.
Right.
They still, after we applied for one.
Yeah, we did a grant
that-
before.
because
That shit,
it's-
it take a long
it takes
time.
some-
Hey, patience is a virtue.
But just
If you
to
want
speak
it.
back on this
If you
stimulus
want
check
it.
on that 1,200 though, that 12, a lot of people got to realize that 1,200 really ain't for you. It's to be pumped back into the economy. Like they don't really give you that 1,200 just so you can.
They give it to you to spend it.
Yeah, they give They give it to you to spend it. Like
That's how you keep the businesses thriving. If ain't
Yeah.
nobody spending no money, then that's how the businesses
that's how the
fail.
economy crashed.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's for.
It's for you to pump
For
back
to
into
spend
the
it.
economy.
It's
man.
for they give it to you to ball on.
They know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know you ain't gonna do it. Ain't nobody took that 1,200 and put it in the savings account nowhere.
Shit.
Nah, they ain't that.
What?
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, you know, how we gonna go out is I like to. I'm gonna ask two questions. Have we all seen Black as Fuck? If we have not, it's cool.
Yeah,
have we
I
all
seen
seen
it.
Black as Fuck?
A little bit.
Have we all checked that out?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I
So,
watched
and then
it.
you check it out enough to form an opinion.
Yeah.
No. I
You did
haven't.
not.
But I'm gonna form one anyway.
So, Kevin, have you checked it out long enough to form an opinion?
No, I mean, it was funny. I mean, you know, I can't really just get into detail about it.
Yeah.
Where I really just was picking, seeing certain things that probably bothered me.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so what for Phil and J1, I want to know what is it about this show that people don't attract the people? Why are people down and why are they?
You know why?
I don't get it. I don't get why
There's-
people don't like
hold
this
on,
show.
I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing wrong with the show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the only thing wrong with the show that everybody got everybody up in the uproar is the name of the show, Black as Fuck. So if I made a show named Black as Fuck and then I got all these stereotypes going on in my show, a lot of people are going, "Oh, you nigga, I'm mad now. You done named it Black." If he would have named it whatever his name is, show.
yeah.
The Boo Boo the Food Show.
So yeah.
Everybody would be like, "Oh man, that's funny. That's a pretty good show. It's all right." It's but just as to me,
But
simply for the fact that they named it Black as Fuck.
It's,
I mean,
but it's
shit.
like a spin off of Blackish.
It is.
So he's
I mean-
not Blackish. He's Black as Fuck on this one.
But
you know what I mean?
but he's not black as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They just to me it's just a show, man.
Right,
It's
right,
entertainment.
right.
Everybody
right,
taking
right.
everything too seriously. If it offends you, turn it off. Don't watch it. Don't sit there and just watch the whole show and be mad the whole show.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you can, oh, they did this. Who cares? There's other stuff in this world. It's Corona going on. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
worried about a damn TV show.
Well, listen, man.
Come on, man.
I'm worried about it because I happen to enjoy the show. So, and we have Coco on the
It's
happy
entertaining.
birthday, Coco, and she says
Happy
Black
birthday.
as fuck was super hot buttered garbage, and then put a whole lot of trash man. And I don't get it.
And that's
like,
fine. That's fine.
Like
That's
that
how she
dad is
feels.
classic, man. That
But-
dad
You
is.
watch the whole thing?
I
But
don't
look,
know.
but well, why does she say that? Why don't she like it? Why don't you like it, Coco?
We'll give her a little bit of time
Yeah.
to go ahead and answer why she doesn't like Jake. One, what was your thoughts on this? I did, and I know it's already been out and all that, you know what I mean? But because I still want to talk about the Tiger King, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, Jake, one, what was it?
Well, me, I'm a special person. I'm the type of nigga that like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I
one
do
of my
too.
favorite
I
shows.
do too. It's
You know
dope.
what I'm
It's a
saying?
dope show.
So I like comedy and entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really bothered by all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, for me to form a real opinion about it, I would need to see season 2. Because season 1, it can go anywhere from here.
Yeah.
But I like what they did, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it was a lot of stereotypes in it, was also giving you a lot of informative points though, too. Like
Right,
it was really
right.
giving you some real good information.
Insight, yeah.
Yeah, on a lot of things. So I don't know. But I like it.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was super dope.
It was funny to me.
Coco said it was just corny and silly. It felt like it was made for white people.
And it
I
probably
think he had white people in mind, to be honest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't say that show is black as fuck to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not black as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you balling.
People in there to separate this, to show that this is.
You're
Oh,
right,
they're
Rico.
acting black as fuck. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
certain parts of it.
I mean, you got a family full of light skinned people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Running around, you know what I'm saying? Running around like
Yeah.
to me, it's a show. It's entertainment.
Yeah,
You
right.
know,
That's
and
it.
that dad, the way that dad acted through the whole thing, man, I want a T-shirt with him on my T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? The dad was. You know what I'm saying? I felt him.
Hey, stop being a dick. You're a dickhead.
And he blamed everything on slavery, and then it made sense when he blamed everything on slavery. Like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let me just stay off.
Hey, y'all stop being dickheads, man. If you don't want to watch it, man, just don't watch it.
You
man.
know what, Rico, man? I really wish we can get into the Tiger King tonight, man, and I know it's been talked about to death. You know what I'm saying? We know Carol Baskins killed her husband. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, you know what I'm saying? We need to free. It needs to be justice for the Tiger King. You know what I'm saying? The Tiger King needs to be let free. You know what I'm talking about? He right there in Chickasha, Oklahoma. You know what I'm talking about? And we need to get the Tiger King free. But we got to get up out of here, Rico. I
man,
promise
it's
you,
been
we're
an
gonna
hour.
touch on that. Yes, it has. And I promise you, we're
Shit.
gonna touch on that, Rico, as soon as we can. But before we go around the table, y'all do see that virtual tip jar down there. Cash App, Willie Mac 70. You know what I'm talking about? Be all about your dough. You know what I'm talking about? Now, as we go straight across to the table, we got Chef Bob, the real life king. Man, you got anything for the people before we get up out of here, man?
Man, just, stay on your knees, stay on your face, and give the thanks to the Heavenly Father for just breathing life into you, man, and be blessed.
I know that's right. Young J1, champion IROG Rockstar. Do you got anything for the people before we get up out of here, man?
Yes, please go and follow all my new music platforms, you know what I'm saying? Go check me out on Instagram at champion_I_R, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Facebook at Champion IR Music page, and also check me out on YouTube at Champion IR Music.
I know that's right, man.
Sure.
Man, the plug. I love it. Glade plug. Young Black John, man, you got anything for the people before we get up out of here, man?
Just be looking out for my dance show. I got coming out here real soon. So I'm gonna be showing a few moves to the world that I just been
What's a
keeping.
cow? What's a cow? What's a cow?
The Black in the Rhythm.
Black in the rhythm.
Black in the rhythm.
Black in the
That's
Rhythm
right.
dance show. So be looking out for that. Yeah, I just stay blessed, Stay blessed out there.
That's that hard body lifestyle.
Man,
right there.
body roll.
And then we got young Phil MAC right next to him, man. You got anything you want to tell to the people before
Hey,
we get up
man,
out of here,
while
man?
y'all worried about these TV shows and these stimulus chicks and all everything, man, worry about your soul. Worry about getting yourself right with the Most High, man, because you don't know when you're going to go, man. So, keep the commandments or die trying. You know what I'm saying? Repent for all your sins, man, and we'll see you next week. Baby.
Hold on, Coco. Now, it's your birthday.
But don't get out of hand.
Yeah, don't get out of line now. It ain't never after Tiger King. You hear me?
I almost visited him. Hey, real. This is a real story, bro. I had to go to UConn. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. I had to go pick up some water tanks, man. I drove right by the gym. I almost stopped and tried to visit him real quick.
Yeah. Real
No
talk,
lie.
man.
It was a lie.
It's justice for the Tiger King. You know what I'm saying? Justice for him. You know what I'm talking about? This has been Opinion Not Fiction, the podcast where our opinion is always, you know, what does that say? It's the opinion
Not the popular one, but you know.
Well, our opinion
ours.
not the popular one, but it's still ours. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Young Gerald, man. I'm gonna get with you. Shout out to Young Avery on the timeline. Shout out to everybody who fooled with us tonight. You know what I'm talking about? We will be back on regular. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to tell a friend, and share this with whoever you can share it with. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the smoke break this Wednesday at 9 o'clock. And then Opinion Not Fiction on Sunday, and also on Thursday at 10 p.m. There's a page that we created. It's called Let's Talk Sex. Let's Talk Sex will be premiering again. It'll be re-premiering this Thursday at 10 p.m. You know what I'm talking about?
Gonna be talking.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
talking
They're gonna be talking.
Gonna be talking.
He's
all I wanna
funny.
know, baby.
He's trying to be super funny.
Let's talk.
This is the voice.
Let's talk this time, baby.
Yeah, we gonna talk this time. It's going down this time. I promise you. You know what I'm talking about? In a major way. You know what I'm talking about? This has been Opinion Not Fiction, the podcast where our opinion may not be the popular one, but it's still ours, man. Fuck with us next week.
I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft, a real gentleman can't feel. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft, a real gentleman can't feel. You set my soul on fire, and your love is to die for. Touch my mouth with your hand, I submit. Same thing to making you happy, same thing to making you proud. I won't take you down, no, baby, you're free to fly. We've been apart so much all year, so tonight we need to spend some time. You make it all so possible, baby.
Baby, can we chill? You ain't gotta go all the time. Although I know it's somewhere you'd rather be all the time. Any place in the world you can go anytime. But since the money is made out good, let's just recline. Let's have some us time, lust time, fun time. We make it better than the last time, every time. Baby, this my favorite time, I promise you are my only time. My special time, special kind. You make it feel the first time, every time, valuable. Sweetest thing I've ever known. You hugging me from the back while I'm counting stacks, rubbing me on my chest, kissing me on my neck, kissing me on my shoulder. What's taking you so long, girl? Lay it on me. I wear a hickey from you anytime you know me. You know me. You know me. I wear a hickey from you anytime you know me.
Same thing to making you happy, same thing to making you proud. I won't take you down, no, baby, you're free to fly. We've been apart so much all year, so tonight we need to spend some time. You make it all so possible, baby. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft, a real gentleman can't feel. I'ma give it to you raw, old-fashioned soft, a real gentleman can't feel. Got the sun in the morning, got the moon at night. I got you all around me, everything's alright. Holding you tight is how I like to spend the rest of my life. Feel a warm breeze blowing down through the trees. I got your love beside me, child, that's all I need. My heart and soul is wide open for you. Nobody but you, sweet baby. No one but you, yeah. Same thing that making you right. Same thing that making you right. I wanna take you down. Baby, freak you fly. In the boy so much out here. So tonight we spend some time. You make it all so possible. Baby, baby, baby.